Hey guys, what's going on? I am back, and today I'm going to be giving my review on Resident Evil 7. Just note, I did not play with VR. I don't have a VR headset, so I can't give my thoughts and opinions on what it was like with the VR headset. You know, I just played just regular TV and stuff like that, so that is what my review is going to be done on. But yeah, you know, if I had a VR headset, you know, I'd give it a shot, and you know, I'd be able to give my thoughts and opinion on it. But I don't have a VR headset, so I can't. What else? I am about, I don't know, I think 85% done with the game. So, you know, I have been playing since the game released. I wanted to get enough, you know, gameplay under my belt, you know, before I gave my my review on it. You know, I didn't want to do it too soon and, you know, say certain things, and then later on in the game, you know, these things happen. So yeah, I'm about 85% done with the game. You know, I'm more than halfway there. So anyways, where to begin? As a fan of Resident Evil, I've been a fan since the beginning. You know, I've played, you know, Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil, all the way up to 6. I think the only one I didn't play was, I'm trying to think, what was that recent one that came out not too long ago? I can't think off the top of my head. Umbrella Corps? I think that was like the only one I didn't play. But all the others I did. And anyways, but yeah, anyways, on to Resident Evil 7. I absolutely love the game. I think the game is just fantastic. I think it's a complete overhaul of anything they've done before. You know, as we all know with 6, you know, it was a very third-person action shooter, Gears of War type game, which, I mean, you know, at the time, back when that game came out, games like that were all the crave. You know, everybody was doing third-person Gears of War type games and stuff like that. You know, so can't really blame them for keeping up with the times. But anyways, yeah, with Resident Evil 7, they completely changed everything around. All first person. I absolutely love the game. I think the game's fantastic. I think the first person view definitely gives it a more creepy vibe to it. Yeah, the graphics are just spot on. I think it's fantastic. The sounds are amazing. The audio is just great. You know, just walking down hallway, hearing something creak or something knocking, just, you know, gives you the complete chills. The boss battles are very unique and different. You know, I kind of don't want to get into spoilers that much, you know, in case if people haven't got the game and, you know, they're still thinking about it. So I'm trying not to get too much into spoilers. I don't want to spoil anything, but each of the bosses have a very unique fighting combat style, I guess, if you will, or a fighting style. Yeah, I'm just trying to tiptoe around it. I don't want to really spoil anything, but I have a feeling I might. But yeah, the bosses are very unique. Their boss battles are all different. You know, so you're not basically doing the same thing over and over again, you know, really running and shooting. There are other mechanics to the boss battles. Again, trying not to get into spoilers. I really don't want to spoil it, but I think I might end up having to. So, spoiler alert. You know, if you don't want to know about spoilers, stop now. But you know, like some of the bosses, I liked the first boss battle with the father. In the first battle you fight, you're in the garage basically, and you're chasing him around, and you have to get into the car, and you're basically running him over with the car repeatedly, and then he disappears, and he jumps on the roof of the car and just basically rips off the roof, and he jumps in the passenger seat with you, and you're fighting to gain control of the car. And I just thought the mechanics to that were awesome. Instead of just running around shooting him, run and shoot, I thought that was very interesting. Adds a little bit more flavor to it, instead of just, like I said, the running gun. Let's see what else. I don't want to get into any more of the boss battles, so I don't spoil too much. The overall layout of the map, or world, I guess, whatever you want to call it, is great. The save points are, I think, perfect. There's just a right amount of save points, or safe rooms, if you will. That's where you can, go in, you're safe. I feel like they added just the right amount. I think you're not running from one side of the map all the way to the other side of the map to try to get back to a save point. I think they're perfectly placed throughout the map. I think they put them all right where you're supposed to be, like working, like if you're in the main area, they got like a save point like right off this little hallway, because you're going to be doing a lot of stuff in the main hall area. So I think that's good. Instead of I'm in the main hall, I got to run all the way back, down the hall, go through this door, go down this hallway, or go down on the first floor or something like that to a save point. Nope, they added them just the right amount of distance away, so that way you're not running from the basement all the way to the first floor end of the hallway. They got them perfectly placed. The one thing I did end up having a little bit of a problem with, I don't know, I still have maybe 20% left of the game, but I have not seen really too much that has tied in to the other Resident Evil franchises. Like it's more of like a story thing. But like if I was to give this game to someone who didn't know it was Resident Evil, and I just said, here's this game, them not knowing what it was, but they were a Resident Evil fan, I don't think they know it was Resident Evil, or is Resident Evil, because there really is nothing that hints, that I've seen so far, that ties in with Resident Evil. I've been looking at all the news clippings and stuff like that. Maybe like something about Umbrella, or a news article about Chris or Leon, or anything like that. I haven't come across anything like that so far. So that's like my only thing. I kind of wish it tied in like a little bit more, maybe some like news clippings. Like I have no problem not playing as one of those characters. I've grown up with Stars, Umbrella, Wesker, Chris, Jill, Leon, Ada. I've grown up with all those characters and stuff like that. So I have no problem not playing as them. But I just feel like nothing is tied in that I've seen, again, so far. I just want to make that clear, so far. Maybe there's something at the end. I don't know. But as of right now, I haven't seen anything that ties in or makes any references to any of the other Resident Evil games. But, that's really my only little complaint. I would have liked to seen a little bit more tie-in. I'm still trying to figure out like the story, when it takes place and stuff like that. I haven't played 6, I don't know, for quite a few years now, so I'm kind of a little bit a little bit rusty. But yeah, that was basically like my only thing. Other than that, the overall vibe of the game is awesome. You know, it's terrifying. I like how you can combine items, you know, just like in some of the old games, you can combine items. Now you can make bullets and health potions and stuff like that. I think they did a fantastic job on the game. I think it's like they merged The Hills Have Eyes with Evil Dead. I think they kind of took those two things and just completely mashed them together to make this game, which no complaints. I mean, you know, I like both those, you know. But yeah, that's what I definitely get off for a vibe. You know, I get the Hills Have Eyes mixed with Evil Dead together. But yeah, just trying to wrap this up. I don't want to get this video going too long. I see I'm already way past what I kind of hoped to be. But overall, I love the game. The game is scary. You know, survival horror is back. I'm playing on normal mode. I haven't tried the hardest difficulty yet, but you know, supplies are very low that I've come across. I mean, granted, yes, you can craft things or combine things, so I mean that does help. But you know, survival horror is back. The game is very scary, and do I recommend this game? Absolutely. If you're thinking about getting it, I definitely suggest getting it. I'm not going to give it a number score because I don't know, I'm awful at trying to figure out number scores, you know, how many points, you know, to take off because of something small, you know. Should I take off 0.5 points for something, or, you know, but I'm just going to say I recommend this game, absolutely. I can't wait to finish it. I think there's not too much left to go, but I'm definitely looking forward to finishing it, and I definitely can't wait to see what Capcom does with the series. But yeah, overall, I totally recommend this game. So if you're thinking about getting it, I totally recommend the game. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I know it was kind of a little shaky, you know, it was a little, you know, hey, it's my first review. Bear with me. I haven't done YouTube, you know, that much. I mean, I think it's only been about a month, so, you know, bear with me. I'm getting used to things. You know, my first review, so hang in there with me. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked the video, give me a like. You can always hit that subscribe button in the bottom left. That'd be awesome. And yeah, more videos on the way. Until then, I'll see you next time, guys.